All right, so now we're going to do quadratic average rate of change. And so we've done this before with linear. Now we're going to do quadratic. So we're given a function and we got to determine the average rate of change over the following intervals. So remember, to find the quadratic rate, average rate of change, we need 2 points. Okay, so we need 2 points. So I've got my x's here. I've got to find the y's. So how do I find the y's? I plug it into the function. So f of -2 is equal to -2 squared minus 3 times -2 minus 4. F of 5 is equal to 5 squared minus 3 times 5 minus 4. So we'll go back here. -2 squared minus 3 times -2 minus 4. That's 6. Let's look at 5 here. We'll change that to 5. That's 6 as well. Okay. And once we have 2 points, once we have this set up, now we're going to use our slope formula. So you got x1, y1, x2, y2, your 2 points, and you're going to use the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to use that formula. Okay, so you got x1, y1, x2, y2. So it's going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 6 minus 6 is 0. 5 minus -2 is 7. So the average rate of change is 0. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. From x equals -2 to x equals 0. So let's look at that. Now we know -2's is going to be 6. We've already found that one. Let's find zeros. Now I'll show you f of -2's. We already know that one. You don't even have to write this while I'm writing it down. But I'll show you. Now we got to find f of 0. So it would be 0 squared minus 3 times 0 minus 4. So that's 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Minus 4 would be -4. Okay. So x1, y1, x2, y2. y2 is -4 minus y1, which is 6. 0 minus -2. -4 minus -6 is -10. 0 minus -2 is 2. So -10 divided by 2 is -5. Probably should explain what's going on here. So when I go from -2, which is about right here, to 0, the average rate of change, it's negative. You see it's a negative slope from there. From -2 to 5, the slope from there is 0. So that, that kind of makes sense. What about from 4 to 7? So from 4 to 7. So I need 2 points. So 4, 7. So f of 4 is 4 squared minus 3 times 4 minus 4. 7 is 7 squared minus 3 times 7 minus 4. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 and 7. Already got it saved from earlier, so I'm going to go back to this. 4, that's 0, and 7, 24. So 0, 24. Okay. x1, y1, x2, y2. So 24 minus 0 divided by 7 minus 4. It'd be 24 divided by 3. As far as average rate of change, would be 8. So if I'm going from 4 to 7, you see I'm going to have a positive slope as I go there. So it's going to be a positive rate of change over that interval.